What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new Resident Evil Reverse video. Before we get started, yes, again, I know the game was delayed. I made a kind of similar video to this before in the past. I had originally recorded all of this footage and all of the kind of commentary for the game in terms of character guides. I did a guide for every single character that was coming at launch for Reverse. And as I got to the last two, the game got delayed. So, didn't quite finish uploading those, and I did kind of explain in the video talking about the delay that I did want to upload them at some point. And here is that point. Obviously I uploaded the Ada one a couple of days ago, well, about a week ago now actually, and again explained in that the game was delayed but people still wanted to see these character guides, so I thought I'd stagger them out a little bit between new content that I had coming. And here's the last one. This is Hunk. Obviously again, the footage that you're going to watch and you're going to listen to was me just kind of ready for the game to be out and talking about how it was only a few days away, and that is obviously not the case, so keep that in mind. This bit here with me actually here, this is now where the game has been delayed, but the bit after this is me talking about the game as if it were going to be out in a couple of days, which wasn't the case. So either way, if you wanted to see this, here it is. If you didn't, that's fine. But either way, this is going to be the last Reverse video for a while now, until they kind of say anything about it. So, that's it. That's all I've really got. Hopefully you enjoy it either way. Obviously, from the footage I have recorded, I was pretty hyped for Hunk, and I thought it was the most unique of the bunch of them. So, I'll have to wait a little bit longer for that. But either way, here's the video. Enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the description of what he's like, and I'll see you all tomorrow. What is going on everyone, welcome back to the final character guide for Reverse before launch. This is Hunk. He is probably going to be the most, I don't know, he's very different compared to everyone else. I am very excited to go over what his kit is like and kind of explain how it's going to work, what abilities kind of bounce off each other, how best to play him. It's very precise. I can't wait to play him at launch, which is obviously, any day now. We're kind of mid to late into July, and we're super close to that July release date, whenever that is. Still don't know a date, but it's soon. It's soon. So today, again, like always, we're going to go over Hunk, his abilities, how best to use them, what the best playstyle for them is, and kind of my own thoughts on him as a character in this game. If you're interested in playing Hunk when the game comes out, do leave a like, and if you are interested in Reverse content when the game launches, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss a video or a stream. Without any further ado, let's jump into the character guide for Hunk. So first up, like we always do, weapons. Weapons for this guy. Obviously everyone has a handgun as their standard weapon. Just to kind of remind you what handguns are. They are everyone's base weapon. They have infinite ammo, and it is there to kind of keep you in the fight. His personal weapon, which is the weapon you need to fill around the map with the ammo crates that are scattered around, is the Ali 5 SMG. This is in Resident Evil 2 if you played the remake. Here's the SMG he has in the 4th Survivor mission. Straight out the gate, he has an SMG. He's the only character in the game so far with an SMG, and that obviously means, close to medium range engagements are ideal for him. Obviously you've got Chris and Jill with ARs, you've got Leon has a shotgun, Ada has a crossbow, as we mentioned in the last video. So, he once again has a very unique weapon, which is ideal for, again, those mid to close range encounters. Anyway, let's jump into the more exciting and holy crap moment that you'll see in this video. Hunk is very unique in terms of playstyle, and we'll get into his passive now, which will briefly kind of go into what I'm talking about, but we'll explain it more in depth as we go through his abilities. So his passive is called Tragedy of the Reaper, and this reads, getting a kill in the getting a kill with Assassinate, not in the Assassinate, with Assassinate, while cloaked, extends the duration of the cloak. What does that mean? I mean, you can kind of assume what it means, that there's some kind of invisibility, which there is, which is the first ability, which we'll get into in a minute. But again, pretty cool passive, right? But we'll link that together with the abilities soon. Let's just get into what they are. First active skill is active cloaking. Use a active cloaking device to temporarily become invisible and silence your footsteps. Assassin does bonus damage while you're cloaked. So an invisibility perk. This is the only character in the game that can go invisible. And I will say this now, it's not a complete, you can't be seen at all kind of invisibility like in some games. You can still see his outline. Obviously at longer ranges it might be a bit more difficult to spot, and in terms of the background it's on, it could be difficult to spot. But it's not complete invisibility, and I'm pretty sure if you shoot while you're invisible he just comes out of it, and I'm pretty sure if you damage him while it's invisible he might come out of it too. I'm not 100% sure, but either way he's the only character to have an invisibility perk in this game, which is super cool. And now the ability that kind of links this all together. This is the ability Assassinate. What this does is use a knife that is concealed in your sleeve to deliver a fast and very powerful stabbing attack at short range. This is big damage. This is big damage, and what I mean by that is assassinations while cloaked double that damage. So not only does this have like a big amount of damage purely because of its ability, but if you use this while actively cloaked, you'll do double the damage. And then if you kill someone while cloaked with the double damage from Assassinate, it'll extend the duration of the cloak. They bounce off each other so well, it's kind of insane. And it's so unique. Like, this is a stealth class, essentially. This is a sneaky boy. Like, it's the only one of his kind, and if you know, like, you know, in games, you know, that do have kind of hero kind of strategies in them, you know, look at Overwatch and stuff like that, you know, you have characters like Sombra who go invisible and they kind of flank. This is the ideal character for that. Yes, I know it's a free-for-all, and yes, I know it's not Overwatch, but you can still make some pretty good plays with this, and we'll get into that now. So let's talk about some playstyles, and I've mentioned this playstyle roughly before in the past, and I don't encourage anyone to play in this type of way because it can be considered, you know, quote-unquote toxic, but this playstyle is kind of benefited from Hunk's play and his kit, and this could be, you know, to like third party everyone, basically. You know, jump in, go invisible so no one can really see you that well, stab one of the shooters in the back, that's a free kill for you, keeps you invisible, get the hell out, flank the other guy, kill him too. Like, they're both weak, they're both easy kills if you can get there in time, and although they'll turn into bioweapons when they die, you'll have the kill, like you killed that person, so you will have the kill 100%, which is, that is one of the things in this game that's interesting to me, and it's questionable if it should be a thing, but killing a player that turns into a bioweapon counts as a kill, and then killing the bioweapon counts as another kill. It's strange to me, but whatever. So in terms of overall, you know, his weapons and his kit, I would say Hunk is probably most benefited from playing close to mid-range and as essentially a stealth character. Keep in mind in this game, there is no, you know, there's no radar, anything like that. I do believe the bioweapons can see, well, at least certain bioweapons can see hero characters through walls. I don't know if the invisibility from Hunk's kit does mitigate that or not, so I can't tell you for sure, but in terms of hero versus hero, you can sneak everyone, you can take everyone out quietly, and they wouldn't even know what hit them if you were good enough. Again, I do think that Hunk will be a high skill, high reward character, much like Ada with her like kind of precision, like with Ada's kit, like I mentioned in the video yesterday. You need to be precise. All of her abilities require you to be precision. A weapon, most importantly, is a very precision weapon. It's a kind of, if you miss, you have a big opening, like you can be killed in the opening between shots. But with Hunk, again, it's all about positioning, knowing where everyone is, and kind of benefiting from unexpected enemies rather than jumping into a fight head on. But that's going to do it with the Hunk video, and this is going to do it with the character guides video for Reavers actually. We're days away from launch now, so this is, you know, any minute. And I do want to take a minute to appreciate and thank everyone who's supported the videos and spoke about the game to me in the comments and subscribed for it. I know it's been an agonising wait, and it is weird that we haven't seen any information in terms of release, but they have said July, so any day now really, any day. But nevertheless, thank you again for one of you for supplying the gameplay footage in this video. I didn't get a chance to Hunk personally, but obviously you sent the footage, you told me how you played and stuff like that, so I appreciate that. Let me know your thoughts on if you'll play him at launch or if you won't. Let me know if it mixes with your... What am I saying? Let me know if he is matches your playstyle. That's what I was trying to say. And if you're going to play a sneaky character or a more aggressive character like Chris or Jill, thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.